25th of April 2023. You guessed it, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Y'all have all heard, I'm sure by now, that Tucker Carlson and who was it, Don Lemon was fired from CNN, Tucker was fired from Fox. Do you really care? You think about it. At the end of the day, who cares if they got fired, if they quit, whatever they did, right? It's nothing to us. You'll hear people, oh, he would only tell the truth about this or this one was just, he broke all these news stories, right? But when you get down to it, Tucker Carlson, everybody liked him because, he was more Republican. At the end of the day, I don't care who they fire or who, because I don't watch the news. I don't watch Fox, CNN, and all that. Do I read some of their articles? Yes. But do I run home, and turn on Fox News to see what's happening? No, I don't, because they all have an agenda. It's just each side does their side's agenda. You understand what I'm talking about? I mean, Tucker Carlson, all Trump supporters love him, right? Republicans love him. Tucker Carlson's the man, right? It's all smoke and mirrors. I mean, honestly, it does not matter. They should fire every one of them, because we all know the news is not, what it used to be. Each news station, each news anchor has an agenda that they try to get out here to us, right? And a lot of people, they go off, they get mad about that, right? About, oh, Tucker Carlson, he's this, he's great, He just found his niche, and that's what he went with, right? And like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care who they fire. I say get rid of every one of them, because, they all have an agenda. It's just which side are they on for their agenda. Some people can't see that, It's always like if somebody's telling you what you want to hear, you're going to listen to them, right? But if somebody tells you something you don't want to hear, you're not going to listen to them. I don't watch any news hardly as far as network news. I'm more to the, the internet news type. Some people, that's not news. Well, a lot of times on internet news, you'll read something on it, the mainstream media is not even covering it, and when it happens or after it happens, then the mainstream media picks up on it. Think back to the train crash, right? Up there. It took a couple weeks before anybody started talking about it, right? And then once YouTube started talking about it all the time, then the national media took it over. One of the things about the train crashes, we have on average 2 to 3 train derailments a day in the United States. Why is it getting so much publicity right now? Because it's news, right? I'm sure they're derailing somewhere right now, or one has derailed today somewhere. It's just the way it is. And it was very strange to me how after they threatened to go on strike and was told to go back to work, then all of a sudden the news started covering these derailments more, right? I know one YouTuber on here that went from 20 to 30,000 subscribers and started talking about the train derailments and acting like somebody was out to get them, that I can't be talking about this no more. Their subscriber count went over 100,000 in less than a week, and they're getting 100,000 views. So it's what I always talk about, the shock and awe. That's what people want, Give it a week or two, you won't even think about this. You won't even hear nothing about Tucker Carlson or Don Lemon or any of them being fired. It won't be headline news. Nobody will be talking about it. It's just more ways to keep you distracted is all it is. I'm not sure if he quit, if he resigned, if he was fired. We're never going to know that one probably. The other one over at CNN, that was kind of confusing. He claims that they let him go and he didn't know nothing about it or something. You can read up on it, because I didn't keep up with it. I'm just noticing YouTube videos the last 2 days how everybody's just all upset over this Tucker Carlson stuff. And I honestly don't care. I don't. I'm sorry, if you're one of those that's like, we need him. No, we don't. He's just pitching his agenda the way he sees it. Is it right? Sometimes it is. Is it wrong? Sometimes it's not. If you're dependent on network news to get your news, you need to find an alternative media source, because you're only going to hear what they want you to hear. You're not going to see a lot of stuff on there. A lot of stuff that's happening, you'll never hear about it unless it gets really huge in the alternative media. Then they'll pick up on it. Might do a video here in a little bit about CRS Firearms. If you're not keeping up with him, go check out a video or two about him and what's going on. That's kind of strange how they got him. But there's my thoughts on the Tucker Carlson. I don't really care. I don't. I'm sorry. If that loses me subscribers, I'm sorry. But like I said, my channel, my opinion. I don't judge you. Don't judge me. Type deal, right? Stay safe. Get prepped up.